Look at the top 10. You'll have the Specials, you'll have Elvis Costello, you'll have the Bee Gees, Pink Floyd, the Rats, ABBA, Paul McCartney. It's a very healthy mixture. People are listening to all sorts of music, and that's precisely the way it should be. I couldn't care less if somebody hates the Rats and likes ABBA. I don't care. I think they're idiots. But it doesn't bother me very much, you know.
But what happened to the bands who started the whole thing in '77? The Sex Pistols disbanded in '78, and their bass player, Sid Vicious, dead from an overdose of heroin, became a cult figure. The Damned now play a mixture of original punk and heavy metal. They have to strip to shock people nowadays.
At the very beginning of all this, 1976, when all the new bands started coming out, was the fact that they were criticising this idea of an establishment, and in doing so they were forming an establishment themselves. They were becoming a clique unto themselves, which was as boring to my mind as the one that they were criticising, and which needed to be destroyed as much as the one that they were trying to destroy. They put themselves in an artistic corner, and they were talking about a certain type of politics and this, that and the other, and we will never do this and we will never do that. Of course, ultimately they had to compromise, and they looked like idiots because they've been shouting so long about they would never do this that they eventually had to. And I think some of them worked themselves into a corner where they couldn't break out of. Sham 69 is an example. I think the Clash almost did that, but they were clever and good enough to break out of it.
The Clash started at the same time as the Sex Pistols, but they've survived, making new music, but exploring and incorporating other types of music, like reggae.
I have no fear, I live by the river. Oh, oh, oh. I have no fear, London is drowning. I live by the river. Oh, 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 oh. Calling, know they true, know what they said. Some of it was true. But a time, so much alike.
Instead of using a hammer, you know, we're trying to be a bit more subtle with it. You know, first we'd go to hit you right on the middle of the head with it. That's 100 times, right? But now we like to just a few strokes of the hammer here and there, you know, is more powerful than.